Hey everybody, welcome or welcome back to my channel. This is Shagnik Datta, I'm a second professional MBBS student at Burdwan Medical College and Hospital, West Bengal. In this video, I'm gonna share every single thing that you would actually need as a first year MBBS student once you get into a medical college. It's been a few days that you might have got into a medical college after cracking your NEET UG exam. First of all, congratulations for that and all the best for your future endeavors. First year of medical college is one such year where you actually need to study a lot because you do not know what to study and what not to study in your first year of medical college. And moreover, you have a subject called as anatomy, which is a beast in itself. And moreover, first year of medical college is one such year where all the three subjects are very much practical oriented. So in this video, I'm gonna share every essential item that you would need as a medical student. So first things first, the thing that would give you your identity, and that is an apron. This is my white apron which I bought for myself in the first year of medical college, and this one thing would give your identity for your entire life. One small advice, please do not wear these apron outside of your college and hospital premises, because outside these premises this doesn't carry much importance, otherwise it is disrespected, and that is why I would recommend you to wear these apron inside the hospital or college premises only. Now, talking about the practical essentials for different subjects, first and foremost, the subject of anatomy. In anatomy, practicals are of two types, the histology practicals or the dissection classes. Now, for your histology practicals, you would basically need some color pencils to draw the diagrams of different tissues, and for that the pencils that are recommended are the H&E pencils. But if you are not getting these pencils, you can go for the ones which are basically used for drawings, the simple color pencils. They will do the job for you as well. Now, talking about the dissection thing, the first thing that you would need is a scalpel and the forceps, which would help you to dissect the bodies and see the nerves and arteries holding them with the forceps, and that is why the scalpel and the forceps are very necessary. Apart from these two things, the one more important thing that is necessary is a bone set. Now, bone sets are of two types, the unilateral bone sets, which contains the bones of one side of the human body, or the bilateral bone sets, which contains all the bones in pairs. Now, what is actually a good bone set? A good bone set would be the one which has got the hand bones, the leg bones, the vertebrae, the ribs, the sternum. Added to these, if you are available with the base of the skull and the cranial bones, then it's a very good bone set. Now, it depends on the personal perception whether you should go for a unilateral bone set or a bilateral bone set. But a unilateral bone set can do the job for you equally as the bilateral ones. There are a few people who actually go for the plastic ones available on online websites like Amazon, but I won't recommend you to go for those plastic ones because the plastic ones lack the details which are present in the original human bones. So if you really want to get into the details and understand the muscle attachments and the structure of the bones as such, I think you should go for the original ones. Now, talking about your physiology practicals, the physiology practical in its entirety is divided into three sections: the hematology practicals, the human experiments, and the amphibian experiments. For your amphibian experiments, you would not require any gadget or any equipments for yourself. Everything that is necessary would be present in your physiology practical labs. But for your hematology and human practicals, you would need to buy a few things for yourself. For your hematology practicals, you would need some glass slides and needles, which you would use to make the blood smears and stain them. I do not have the needles with me right now. I will paste a picture of it above. But these are the glass slides that you would need for your hematology practicals. I think you should get a box of these glass slides, which would actually help you to perform your hematology practicals. Now, coming to the human experiments, first thing that you would actually need for your human experiments, and something that you always longed for, is a stethoscope. Now, I'll show you something. This is a 300 rupee stethoscope. This is a 1000 rupee stethoscope, and this is a 12,000 rupees Leitman stethoscope. Now, which one should you buy for your first year? My recommendation would be to go for this 1000 rupee stethoscope, because it gets your job done very efficiently. It can actually help you hear all the proper sounds, which this 300 rupees stethoscope cannot. Moreover, this 300 rupees stethoscope is very flimsy and the sounds are very feeble that can be heard. Now, if you can afford, you can go for the Leitman ones, because these are the supreme stethoscope which every doctor dream of. But this won't be necessary for your first year of medical college. Even you can pass till your internship with these 1000 rupees mid-range stethoscope, because these gets the job very well done. Now, the next thing that you would need for your physiology practicals are these hammers. These hammers actually help you to judge and test your basic reflexes, which are a part of your physiology practicals. Now, you do not need to buy these every time, because in most of the medical colleges, these things are available in your physiology practical rooms. But if you really want to practice it at your home as well, you can get and buy these. The next important instrument that you should buy for your physiology practicals is a sphygmomanometer. Now, basically a sphygmomanometer is of three types: a mercury one is the analog one, and the third one is a digital one. Now, I would recommend you to go for the analog one, which is this simple thing. This actually helps you to measure your blood pressure, and this one skill is something that you would learn in your first year of medical college. Now, why not to go for the mercury one? Because the mercury one is very large and heavy and very difficult to carry, which is not the problem with the analog one. And why not to go for the digital one? Because the digital one measures the blood pressure automatically, but it doesn't help you to build your own skill set, which you can build with the help of this analog sphygmomanometer only. This, we come to an end of the discussion of the practical essentials that you would need for your first year of medical college. There are not much equipments needed for your biochemistry practicals. Now, talking about the gadgets that you should go for in your first year of medical college. First things first, you should get a good mobile phone. But do not buy a extremely expensive mobile phone, because this is something which you are gonna very harshly use. Make your budget tight. Get a mobile phone within around 10-15k or maximum 20k. You would get a very good smartphone within this range. But while buying a smartphone, make sure it has got a decent camera and a good storage space, because these are the two things that you would be using your smartphone for in your medical college. I have been using this mobile phone called as the Redmi Note 5 Pro for the past 7 years until it declared itself dead in the last 8 months. The next mobile phone that I upgraded to was the Realme 8, which was also within the same range of around 17 to 18k. But you should get a smartphone with a good storage, because in your medical college you would get a lot of different things which would end up killing your space at the earliest. So get a smartphone with a good storage space. Second thing, and the most important thing that I believe you should invest your money upon, is a decent tablet. I made a very wise and good choice in buying this tablet called as the Samsung Galaxy Tab S6. I am an Android fanboy, and that is why I chose this. This has got a large display and quite a good display. The best thing with this laptop is the presence of this S Pen, which helps me to take notes and mark in the books and PDFs in this tablet. Now you should wisely use this tablet in taking up notes and taking it and making it a replacement of your physical books. In your medical curriculum, you would need a lot of books which you won't be able to buy, and that is when this tablet comes handy. You should buy and invest your money mostly upon this tablet, I recommend. The next most important thing I would recommend you to buy is a pair of earbuds or maybe an earphone, because these come very handy when your lectures in college become boring. You can always plug them in your ears and listen to your video lectures from some different apps where you might be enrolled into, or can listen to some good music to refresh your mind. Moreover, when you are in the library, you cannot always use your mobile phone at the highest volume, so this is when and where it becomes very handy. The next important gadget that we would like to focus upon is a laptop. I bought this HP Windows laptop a year back, and this is a very wise choice for me because it comes with a good processor, a lot of storage, and a high performing chipset. And that is why I chose this laptop. But this is not an absolute essential thing for your medical college, because all the things that a laptop can do can be substituted by the tablet if you invest your money on that. I bought the laptop because I was much involved in doing other things like graphic designing, photo editing and video editing, and that is why actually I chose this laptop. If you do not have the budget, please do not go for the laptop. I think if you choose an iPad or a tablet over it, it would be a much wiser choice. Now, with this, we actually come to an end with all the essentials that you would need for your first year of MBBS classes. Apart from all these things that I mentioned, I would like to highly recommend one more single thing. That is, if you are staying in your own home, or if you are a day scholar or a localite and your college is far away from your home, please get yourself a vehicle to travel upon if you can afford it, of course. In my first year of MBBS, I did and travel the entire year on a bicycle, and that had actually costed me a lot of time, effort and money as well. And that is when I actually decided to convince my parents to get me a scooty the next year, and this has actually saved me a lot of time and effort. But if you are a hostelite, I do not find it an absolute necessity until and unless it's your own personal choice. So with this, we come to an end of this entire video. These are all the things that you would actually need in your first year of MBBS. Hopefully you like this video. If you do, please hit the share button, hit the like button, and please do subscribe to the channel. And you can connect me on Instagram as well. I would be more than happy to contact with you all. Thank you.